Welcome to week 3 of e-learning. This is Reader's Workshop. Can you remember we were reading poems because avid readers read lots of different things, not just books. They read poems too. And avid poetry readers think about why the author wrote the poem when they're reading it. And the reason that an author writes a poem is usually to give a feeling or an emotion to the reader. Let's read the poem, The Swing, that we read back when we were in class together, and think about how the poem makes us feel. Here we go. The Swing. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide, rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown, up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. How does this poem make me feel as a reader? Well, when I'm reading The Swing, I imagine that I'm on a swing. And in my imagination, it's something like this. Whee! How do those kids look on the swing? It feels like I'm really there. And I feel excited and free and happy. I think that's the way the author wanted me to feel when I read this poem. Excited, happy, free, like I'm flying in the air. Those are the emotions that come up when I read it. Now let's read another poem, and you guys are going to tell me how the poem makes you feel. What emotion or feeling do you think that the author wanted you to feel when they wrote this poem? Here's the other poem. Let's read it together. When the World Turned Upside Down by Margaret A. Savage. This kid is upside down, so you know what that means. It would be everything flips around upside down. The day when the world turned upside down, when a frown became a smile, and a smile became a frown. When the mice chased the cats chased the dogs laughed out loud at the pink and yellow frogs. When you went to bed in the day and got up at night, when birds caught the school bus and the cows took flight. When the children ruled the world, and ice cream was for free, and the elephants shrank to the size of a flea. This all happened when the world turned upside down, after I went to bed with a smile, a frown. How does this poem make you feel? How do you think the author felt when they wrote it, and how do they want you to feel when you read it? I want you to record your answer in Seesaw. And don't forget, avid poetry readers think about the feelings in a poem. So every time you read a poem, I want you to think about how it makes you feel. Off you go, readers.